All right, I'm going to call this meeting to order. An executive session was held in advance of this meeting to discuss personnel, contract, and legal matters. If everybody could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. All right, I need a motion to adopt the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. At this time, are there any public comments on agenda items only? Does not appear to be any in the crowd, and we do not have any online. I need a motion to approve the minutes from the August 13th, 2024 regular board meeting, September 3rd, 2024 policy committee meeting, and September 3rd caucus meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. At this time, we will go to Maddie and Olivia.
Hi. So, if you don't remember me from last year, my name is Maddie Wilson, and I am the senior representative. I'm a member of the soccer team, bocce ball, and track team, and I'm the National Honor Society president. And my future plans right now are kind of looking like college. I'm not entirely sure where yet, but I plan to major in political science. And I'll hand you over to Olivia.
Hi everyone. I might be a new face for some of you. I'm our junior rep this year. As you might be able to see, I play on the field hockey team and I also run track in the spring. I'm the treasurer of student council, and as I said, this is my first year as a school board rep. Future plans, I don't really know where I want to go to college yet, but I think I want to be an attorney when I grow up, so I'll be attending law school. To get the ball rolling, I just want to start off by saying that the sports look like they're going to have a promising season ahead across all five of our fall sports teams. We have some promising players, some promising team members, and I think it'll be a great season. Field hockey has already competed in its PICO and secured a second place, so we know that there's going to be a promising season ahead, especially for those guys, and I also think that the rest of the sports will do well.
Recently, Big Brothers Big Sisters, which if you don't know is a mentorship program that our high school does with the elementary school, took a field trip, very generously given it to us by Target, where each of the littles were given $100 and the bigs were given $60 to spend on back-to-school shopping items. And that went off really well. All the kids and all of the bigs had a really great time.
This Friday, Student Council is going to host the year's first Black Hawk barbecue from 3 to 5:30 in the lower lot. We're going to be grilling and providing food for our athletes and other people that would like to attend. Also at this event, we're going to be doing a water balloon sort of event where teacher volunteers can volunteer to have water balloons thrown at them. Very exciting. Paint Wars is to follow at 6, and paint is going to be supplied to the school. Also a very exciting event, and we expect a good turnout.
All right. Also oncoming for football on the 20th, we have our homecoming game. That's against Newport. And then the day after that, the 21st, is homecoming. That's going to be from 5 to 8 in the bus lanes under the tent. And all students will be given tickets that are given to them when they purchase their actual ticket, which is to the food trucks, where there's tacos and donuts. Tacos and donuts.
Last year, around May, towards the end of the school year, students led initiative to have regular brain breaks during the school day as a sort of way to boost student morale. And it's very exciting to announce that the first fun day of the year for the high school will be this Friday. What this is going to look like is we're going to operate on a club fair schedule. and take an hour in the morning that students can use to pick through a choice of activities that will change quarterly and participate in those activities.
Also, this upcoming weekend, we will be having on Saturday the induction to the Blackhawk Hall of Fame. So that's for athletes, coaches, anyone who's been involved in our athletics program that has really made a significant impact is going to be inducted into this Hall of Fame, and that will be announced this Friday at the football game.
And finally, something that I know all of us high school students are very excited about, Black Hawk Brew is going to start up on the 26th of September, and we're looking forward, I think, to a lot of good sales in there this year. I know I will be stopping by to get my morning coffee. The monthly specials are always the best. And just to sign off, I know I'm very excited for the school year ahead, and I hope we have some great discussions. And yeah, I think that's all we have.
Thank you very much, Maddie and Olivia, and thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the time that you put together these great reports. I know we all really enjoy those reports and find them very comprehensive and very engaging, and the time that you spend talking, researching, and bringing this information and being active and being a part of our discussions. We sincerely appreciate it. Welcome.
Can I just make a comment too? And don't forget, you're also here to take information back to your peers or bring information to us from your peers. So as the year progresses and we start talking about things and you have questions, we want you to engage. We want the student body to engage. We want your opinions. So if there's anything that excites you or offends you or upsets you, please engage and engage your peers and report back to us, because most of us have children who go to school here, but you are our line to student body, not just here to tell us what's going on. So please feel free to engage.
Anyone else? All right. Yeah, go ahead, Maddie. Yes, please.
Thank you so
See,
much
there's
for that
something
invitation.
upset her already. See, I'm glad I said something.
No, I really, really appreciate that. I was just going to add, tonight we both actually do have to head out, but for future meetings, I absolutely plan to stay and hopefully engage if we have something to say. So thank you so much for that.
You pretty much just took that from me because the field hockey, you probably have to get back down there. They have a game going on, so, yeah. Thank you again. All right, moving along, there's some treasurer's reports there, and next up, I need a motion to approve the following payment of orders from the general fund check summary, $511,141.72.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes, I need to abstain from check number 11741.
And I need to abstain from check number 11744.
Anyone else? Any further discussion? Anyone opposed? All right, hearing none, motion carries. Next up, I need a motion to approve personnel matters 8A through H.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Next up, I need a motion to approve Richards Energy to provide managed services agreement for electricity procurement.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Next up, I need a motion to approve Stephanie Pagliaro for the Big Brothers Big Sisters program.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Next up, I need a motion to approve the curriculum maps for the following subjects: elementary science K through 4, Spanish 1 through Spanish 5, and FACS, Family and Consumer Sciences for Child Development, Culinary Arts, and World Culture.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Need a motion to recommend that the board add Sharony Stein to the approved Roar van driver list.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Need a motion to approve the first reading of policy 137.1, district program participation in home education program.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Next up, need a motion to approve the second reading of policies 626.1, travel reimbursement for federal programs, and 236.1, threat assessment.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Next up, need a motion to approve the following field trips. An A-Push field trip to Boston, Massachusetts from March 6, 2025 to March 9, 2025 to tour Boston's historical sites and landmarks, the USS Constitution, to climb Bunker Hill Monument and visit the museum, tour the Old North Church, Paul Revere House, and the Salem Witch Memorial Garden and Museum, and also a Spanish National Honor Society trip to Glen Echo, Maryland on October 1st, 2024 to visit Glen Echo Park Aquarium and attend the Latino Heritage Festival as part of the Hispanic American Month celebration.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Now we will go to Dr. Jones for a Cumberland Perry Area Career and Tech Center update.
Thank you. Unfortunately, we did approve the resignation of Mr. Justin Brune as the director, and we have appointed a Mr. Musselman as an acting or interim director until the next director can begin his term. We did hire at the last meeting, which was October 26th, a new director, and he is to begin at the end of October. His name is Mr. Thomas Wolf. It's interesting, he actually served for 16 years as the diesel instructor at the Cumberland Perry Area Career Technical School, and then he spent 8 years at Lancaster Career and Technical Center. 2 of those years he was assistant principal, 3 of those years he was a principal, and for the last year he was the assistant director at Lancaster Career and Technical Center. So he will join us end of October to become the director back at Cumberland Perry Area Vocational Technical School Center. So kind of happy about that. I think he'll be a really good fit. They also reworked the construction project. If you remember, it came in way over what the bid was. So they reworked the project, and I don't fully understand, but it went from basically 2 different blueprints to 1, which ends up in a less cost, less time. So they were able to rework that. They were sending that out to bid. So it's reworked going out to bid. So hopefully we'll get the bids back, and I'll be able to give you an update next month, and we should get back on track with the amount of money that we originally told them we would pay, and that the amount of money the Career Technical Center said they would put forth for their expansion project.
Thank you. All right, next up, Dr. Fox, Blackhawk Foundation.
Thank you. I believe the Blackhawk Foundation is planning to have a meeting this Thursday coming up. But just some things on the agenda. Save the date for the Jingle Bell Jog Ugly Sweater Edition 2.5-mile race to support the foundation, as well as a half-mile fun run or 2-mile walk. So a little bit of distance for everybody. It will be Sunday, December 8th, 2024, and you can register online, and you could go to Falcon Race Timing, or just type in from our website. There's a link to register, and some T-shirts, age group prizes, and just fun overall. Should be a great time. Hopefully we get a little light snow in the air, get in that holiday spirit a little bit while we're out there, and then we can warm up certainly with some hot chocolate. So December 8th, 2.5 miles, half-mile walk, half-mile kids fun run, and 2-mile walk, December 8th on Sunday.
Is that replacing the Veterans Run?
It is, yeah. Pushed
Okay.
back just a couple of weeks, changing it up a little bit, seeing if we can try to, the timing, see if it works a little different for people.
Good.
Yep.
How dare you say snow?
A little bit in the air. It doesn't have to stick. Before we, if it's okay, if I can continue,
Go ahead.
I would like to recognize a few board members this evening with what's called the honor roll. And it's for school board service. And it's issued by the governing board of the Pennsylvania School Boards Association. And these certificates recognize years of dedicated service to being a local official and for your time and committed service. So the first individual is no longer on our board, but I want to recognize him, and I want to recognize all of his hard work. He has been a long-lasting Blackhawk from his time as a school counselor to his time right now still active in our Blackhawk Foundation, to his time here and service on the school board, and that is Dr. John Rubish. So if we could give Dr. Rubish a round of applause. Hopefully he's watching from afar, and we'll make sure he gets his honor roll certificate. The next is Mrs. Leanne Singley for 5 years of dedicated service to the school board. And certainly time flies when you're having fun, is a theme, and that is 15 years of dedicated service. Mr. Phil Lehman, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank all three of you board members for your dedication to the district. Moving right along, meeting schedules listed there. I won't bother to blurt those out. Information items, some dispositions, some stuff there. Do we need those? We should probably keep those chipping nets. What do you think? I know I use all the short game practice I can get. All right, at this time, are there any administrators wishing to provide any reports? Nope. How about board members? Any board member reports at this time? Okay.
Only report I have is certainly, I think Maddie and Olivia did a great job of really going over all the highlights of the tremendous amount of activities that are happening right now. I'm really looking forward to it and really appreciate their student leadership and the student leadership throughout the school district, and in particular that group of high school students who came together, utilized project-based learning to identify something that they sought after, which is a little bit of that mindfulness. And because of that, our high school administration made some changes to the schedule and recognized that and putting forth those changes. So it should be really exciting to see, and they should be very proud of all of their hard work.
Thank you, sir. All right, at this time, are there any public comments? If there aren't any online, is there anybody in the crowd? If so, please approach the microphone and tell us your name and township. It does not appear to anybody. All right, at this time, I'll make a motion for adjournment.
So moved. Second.
All right, any discussion? Anyone opposed?